Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where this war is going well. A little too well. Like, it's going really well, right? And the reason it's a little too well is because they're just not concentrating their force. If they did that, like, imagine... I don't know where all of the Pickling forces are, but I don't think they're all here. Imagine if they were to just group together their forces and just run at our two star bases. Like, our two shipyards. If they were to do that, we would have no actual recourse. I don't think we would be able to hold off all of their forces. Like, we don't know what's up over here. We don't know what's up over here. There's probably a large amount of force concentration in the galaxy that we just wouldn't be able to deal with. But we've been able to, largely because they're sitting at the LR9 singularity, we've been able to just pick off fleets here and there. The question is, will our luck, like, be sustained, right? That's the question here. So for now, of course, we need to take over Kelsom here. And we're heading on over. Looks good. So that's under control. No problem whatsoever there. I want to chase down these fleets here. So I want to... Apparently we can't issue an order to it. Okay, let's try unselecting it and reselecting it.
Crushing a hostile hive.
I cannot give orders.
Our void hive is under attack.
Okay, that's strange. Why can we not order this? We can from this map. Oh, we can't make it down here. Oh, right, because we're FTL inhibited. I'm dumb. Okay, so we should head over to Saptrock then. Sure. So out over this direction, we are currently bombarding Saskavata, and that's 1259 in strength. We probably should not land on that just yet. We're going to land on Jilker first. So that seems okay. No problem there. We're positive on food right now, which is mildly surprising. But we do need energy credits, which is not surprising at all. And we've also had our alloy amount be declining over time, which, given the fact that we're at 812 out of 657 naval cap, thanks menacing fleets, that is not all that surprising, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know, we need to eliminate these fleets over here. We need to clear up the Scanurians. That's what we need to do. And we need to do it before the rest of the galaxy realizes that they can concentrate their force and attack us. Because they almost certainly could. Not almost. They definitely could. And the Picklings have moved out from the LR9 singularity a bit. Okay. With that in mind, we do, of course, need to continue to reinforce our fleets. So there we go. We're going to be spending alloys for a good long time here. We've got lots and lots of alloys that need to be taken over. Or not really taken over, but need to be spent. Ah, they've attacked Kelsom. I really would prefer to fight these fleets right now. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to head on over there. We got a negative trait. Okay, noted. And we do have that energy shortage right now. That's going to go away eventually. We don't need any structures at this moment, so that's fine. They're attacking us in Sapir, and they're going to attack up over this way. That's acceptable. And they're attacking up over this way. Gotcha. For now, we can let them take over the L cluster. I'm not concerned about that. We need to prevent things like this incursion. So we're going to head on over there. We need to prevent incursions here. We need to prevent incursions over here. Yes, I'm deeply unsurprised by this. Why are the Varan coming with them? The Varan are not in this war. I don't know. That's very strange. But whatever. I guess it's fine. We will, of course, continue to reinforce our fleets. The amount of alloys... Really? They're coming into us here? This is not smart.
Our space hive is
They really shouldn't do this. Even if we are... circling around the star. This is completely fine. Okay, so that's fine. Let's head on into Kelsom.
Enemy nest taken.
Okay, so we see multiple fleets out over here in Dristmach. That's fine. At this point, we do need to land up over here, but we're down to 697 army strength. So we're just going to enter orbit here. This is 1182 and still getting bombarded. So that's fine. We do need to bring in some of these transport fleets, right? So all of these guys are going to be grouping together. And then this force needs to come on up over here. So for now, that's okay. We're going to hit Kelsim down over here. And yeah, we're being attacked over this direction. They're attacking us pretty heavily through the L cluster, which we did expect. That is fine. We're going to take back Dastamon here. This is not a concern. That is fully under control. And we do actually have a pending trait pick here. 32 monthly minerals might actually be really valuable for us. I'm going to grab that. And then we're going to head over this direction because I see these guys out over here. But yeah, the AI is completely failing to concentrate their force right now. That is our primary saving grace at this juncture.
Is under attack.
And they're down over this way. Okay. That's completely okay for the moment. We need to make our way through these stations, right? So we're going to start up a bombardment here. Scum and villainy, yes, that's to be expected. And we're continuing to bombard over this direction. We're on indiscriminate bombardment, right? Yes, we are. We don't have a leader here. Okay. I feel like we should. Hang on, who was that? I didn't look at the traits. Ship weapons range is acceptable. Sure, that'll do. So we'll continue to reinforce this fleet. Seems absolutely fine. We're also continuing to strengthen this on up, but here comes the reinforcements. So they're going to group in here, and we're going to land right here. This fleet is now freed up, and they can head over to, like, Sapir over here. That's an awkward route to take, though. Let's actually bring them down this way to bombard here for the time being. Okay, so that seems reasonably fine. We cannot progress beyond Sondek for right now. We're definitely tied down a little bit here. But we can come over this direction with the 5th attack swarm, which is going to need reinforcement. Cruiser hull points, that sounds great. Let's go for battleship hull points next. So they're attacking over here and in the L cluster. That's acceptable. So they are actually starting to attack now. That's good. I restarted the game, and maybe that has something to do with it. But we are glad that they're attacking. No doubt about that. So we're going to fight over here. These guys are not going to do well. That's an easy victory for us. So there we go. Wonderful. And we'll just continue to bombard there for right now. Here in Ariga, we are going to be... Who is here? Okay, they should actually be landing here. It's a small reinforcement bump. We'll take it. So that sounds good. We're going to get that invasion done. We do need to deal with the invasions going on over here, right? No doubt about that. Keeping an eye on this flank, it's reasonably fine. This flank we're okay with giving up, so that's not an issue. This must be a reinforcement. Okay. So we're going to head in and fight this fleet here. That's going to be relatively expensive for us. We can certainly continue to reinforce this fleet. But this is going to be relatively an expensive battle. We do need to wipe out the Scanurians, right? Wiping out the Scanurians would consolidate our fronts pretty dramatically. This here is going to be problematic for us to attack, although maybe once these reinforcements come in. That's actually our Titan. Okay, noted. So the Titan is attempting to come in here. They attack through here, but again, the Varan are not in this war. So they are not relevant here. They're just, like, spectating. I don't know what's going on with that. We did finish up our invasion up here in Ariga, and I want to go into Chorus and land on Kurosok. That'll be a decent one to land on. In fact, both of these are fine to land on. We're being attacked up in Kelsim again as well, and this is, again, completely fine. They're just running into their deaths at this point. So we don't care about that one. Devastation here is working its way up, and we are bombarding that on down. Of course, we're being attacked over this way, which is fine. We're going to take back Zandabon here. Now, these guys definitely could use reinforcement and repair. Certainly before we fought these forces. Let's head up to the Tunari Vortex and just get that under control so that they can't reinforce up here.
Planetary infestation begun.
That'll be the way to go for now. So we're just kind of in a holding pattern with the Skinnerians, and I don't like that. I would really prefer that we not be in a holding pattern right now, but we are making gains here. There's no doubt about that. This is a danger.
Crushing a hostile
It's a definite danger down over this way. We'll see how that ends up going, though. We're holding up here and up here. Yeah, that seems completely fine for the moment. We could continue to reinforce this fleet. To be honest, I don't think it needs it.
enemy nest taken.
This fleet, however, does need some reinforcement. So we're going to take out this Pictling fleet. That's completely fine.
Our void hive is
As we
under
circle
attack.
the star. I really don't like it when that happens,
Our
but
space
here we are.
hive is lost.
Okay, so these guys, we definitely need to be putting our reinforcements here, right? We're going to enter orbit of the L gate. We just want to hold this system for the moment. Now, here in Chorus, we absolutely want to go land on Vabindak, which is actually their current capital. We'll take that over, no problem. And over this direction, we're still bombarding.
Planetary infestation
It'll take some time. That's expected. Over here, we're still bombarding as well, and we've only gotten this up to 31%. I do want to continue to reinforce this fleet, so we'll get that going.
Our void hive is under attack.
Noted. So these guys are repairing, but very slowly, right? Very, very, very slowly. We want to move over and engage this force. We're still playing
Enemy
defensively
nest
on that
taken.
front. So that's fine. Chorus is now under control. Let's move over to here and take that. We need to be heading over to free up
Our
the Mortson
space
Row
hive
attacks
is
as well,
lost.
right? That is one of our big goals right now, is to free that up. So that'll be great. The Skinnerians do need to get eliminated, but for now we're going to let these guys do what they're going to do up here. They're kind of contained at this point. We're going to fight over this direction. Seems good. I do want to continue to reinforce our fleets, but we're having a hard time replacing our alloy ships, right? Alloy ships are getting more and more difficult for us to replace, although we're having a pretty easy time reinforcing our menacing fleets. So that's going to be the shape of this going forward.
Planetary infestation begun.
No real way around it. So 162 here. Okay. So the Skinneri are
Our
basically
space hive
gone
is
here,
lost.
right? We've bombarded this into oblivion. Beautiful. And we're going to move on to Latium at this point. We're going to finish up our invasion here very, very shortly. There's very little left.
Our void hive is under attack.
There we go. And we're going to move on down to Kelsim. So we're going to land here. And we just need to pick our battles at this point. We do see the Ganlarev Star Corps up here attacking us. Okay. They can pull us in a lot of different directions, but they're not concentrating their force, which means that we can win these battles. I want to continue to reinforce this fleet in specific for
Our
right
void
now.
hive is under attack.
So that'll be fine. We're going to go take Latium here. And my question is, okay, 562. This is fine. So we're not trapped here. We can go grab Banthery and then head to Sabtrok, which would be absolutely great. We're going to need to push our way through here, but a lot of these locations are going to go pretty quickly
Planetary infestation
at this
begun.
point. We've just about got the Skinnerians eliminated. So that's wonderful. There's some rogue drone raiding happening. Okay, that seems fine. And this tech world needs a job. We'll absolutely upgrade an advanced research complex. We're full on minor artifacts. We successfully fended off the invaders on Kerbis Prime. Okay, that's mildly surprising. Let's find military applications. Here, we're going to grab shield damage. Actually, we should have grabbed armor damage. Yeah, but that's fine. We now have the ability to build nourishment centers, so that's neat. So Kelsim is now fully under our control. Next, we want to head into Latium and land on Jilker. That'll be great.
Our void hive is under attack.
So let's get that under control.
Our space hive is lost.
Yes, they're going to continue attacking us down on this side. There's not a lot to be done about that right now. Our energy credits are in a dire state. A lot of that is due to the new planets that we're taking over, though. So that's definitely going to be a bit problematic for us.
Planetary infestation begun.
We're going to move up to
Hostile
Sabtrok.
swarm engaged.
And I do want... Okay, we're being attacked out over here. Is this actually relevant, though? The answer is no. This force moved back. If these guys, if the Veron commonality were actually in this war, this would be a problem. But they're not. It's like they think that the Veron commonality is part of the war, but they're... And they're using that as part of their calculations to determine where to go. It's very strange. So we're going to win this encounter, of course. We would not win it if these guys were actually hostile.
Our space hive is lost.
So that's great. We win another battle against the Pictlings, but we are taking losses. No doubt about that. So we're going to enter orbit of this station.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Okay, another very small Pickling force comes through.
Our void hive is under attack.
Grab this station, please.
Our space hive is
Why are we
lost.
not getting this station? We did the moment the Veron commonality left. I think the game is truly confused about who's in this war. Because we know that the Veron commonality got this territory as well. They are not in the war. I feel like it's bugged. I don't know what to do about that, though. But I truly do feel like that's bugged. Okay. I want to get this upgrading so that we can at least repair here. That would be good. We'll get that going, and if that's the case, that explains a lot of what's been going on here, actually. If the AI believes that the Veron commonality are part of this war, but they aren't, that really does explain a lot.
Our void hive is under attack.
So they're attacking up over here. That's okay. We're going to, I think, head down to Banthery and get that under control. So we're going to attack over here and land armies there.
Our space hive is
Yeah, they're
lost.
definitely making progress down over
hive
this
is
way,
under
but
attack.
we'll be able to take this back very, very quickly once we have all of this under control, right? So I'm not actually all that concerned about that. We're going to continue to... Actually, we can't reinforce.
Planetary infestation begun.
That's intriguing. Why can't we reinforce right now? It feels like we should be able to. Maybe these fleets are full. Okay, yeah, these are full. These fleets are not, but we don't have the alloys to reinforce them. So that makes sense.
Our void hive is under
That
attack.
does indeed make sense. So the Stinger entity's 5th attack swarm over here, is a weird way to put it, definitely needs to be continually reinforced. They're attacking us in Soteria. They're not going to be able to get... There's no actual blockers here. They may or may not get further. I'm not sure. I do want to push in to Caspadine down here. And we want to move our transport fleet into Sabtrock. So we're going to land on Kakarl. That's not going to take all that long to do. And then these guys, I'm going to move up to Kyiv, and we're going to fight the Ganlarev Star Corps
Our
up
void
here.
hive is under attack.
Once again, the Pictlings come in with a Veron fleet that would turn the tide here if the Veron were in this war.
Our space hive
The
is
Veron are
lost.
not in this war. That's fascinating. This station is not upgraded yet. It's going to take about 60 days. So that's okay. We'll have that done soon enough. So Caspadine is now under our control. Here in Sabtrock, we
Planetary infestation
are landing
begun.
here now. Okay, gotcha. We've not taken this over yet.
Our void hive is under attack.
So we're going to attack Dristmach and just continue to push our way through this and eliminate the Skinnerians. That is our current only goal. The Pictlings are throwing away a lot of forces on this
construction is
assumption
complete.
that the Veron commonality is part of this war. Now, I'm not sure why they're not. They might not be part of the galactic community. Let's see. The Council is the Pictlings, the Valerdan Enlightened Kingdom, and the Ganlarev Star Corps. The Veron commonality is actually part of the galactic community. They're in breach of galactic law. Oh, that's weird. The Veron commonality are at war with us in the Stinger crisis. That's bizarre. Because they're not actually in this war. We are not actually... This is a bug then, confirmed. We're not actually fighting the Veron commonality. That is really strange. This war would be a lot harder if we were fighting the Veron commonality. But that explains why it's a little too easy. That definitely does explain that. The AI is making bad assumptions because there's a bug. So the question is, what can we do about fixing this bug? I'm not sure. The Veron commonality are in this war, period. Now, to be clear, I don't think that changes all that much. I think we would still be capable of fighting this with the Veron commonality.
Enemy nest taken.
I don't know. I'll have to think about how we want to proceed here with this knowledge. This is new knowledge to me. I was not aware of this until just moments ago. And it definitely makes for some awkward situations. Is this their only L gate? We don't know if this is their only L gate, but I want to go attack it. If they don't have access to the L gate, that would be great. There's hostile infiltration happening. That's not shocking. Yeah, I don't know what we can possibly do about this bug. I'm not sure there's anything we can do. To be honest, I think it might just be what it is. So we're done in Drismach. I want to go take over Sapir at this point. We're going to go land up over here, right? So we're going to land here. That's not going to be very difficult for us. We can definitely take that over. And Sapir is going to fall shortly. We just had an admiral die. The ISS Riftfa 30. Up over here? Okay. So our admiral's ship was destroyed. That is unfortunate for us, but sure.
Enemy nest taken.
We definitely are taking some naval cap hits here. Let's reinforce this fleet. And let's just enter orbit here for the time being. So now that we control the L cluster, in theory, these guys should be free to attack here. No more reinforcements should be coming through there, although there's probably other L gates that they can go through. For now, that would definitely do the trick. We want to come down over this way. I want this force. Let's see, we need a leader here because our admiral died. This admiral is unacceptable, so we're going to go for this guy. Let's go take back the L cluster. That'll be fine.
Our avoid hive is under attack.
Okay, so these guys are done invading over here at this point. So we would need to bring them down this direction, right? We just need to chase down some of these fleets at this point. That is going to be the primary goal right now. So I want this force to go to Orpheus. And then after that, we're probably going to hit Capra. The real question is, do we want to actually take over Capra yet? I believe that to be the final planet that they have, which means that we shouldn't do that. We should just take over the station, and from there, head into like Theta Scorpii, Heka, and then head out this direction. Take all of this back would be the idea. So fleet command limit plus 35. That's actually a lot, but let's get ship weapons damage. Sure. So I want these guys to grab Nithoscout. Again, they attacked us assuming that the Veron commonality was in this. And if that bug wasn't there, we would have lost this battle.
Our space hive is
We're out of energy credits. We should definitely do something about that. Let's get some volatile motes going here. There we go. We're definitely having some issues with our energy credits. That's for sure.
Conceived.
But once we get this under control, that will consolidate our fronts pretty well. I want these guys to make their way up over here. There we go. So Capra is under our control. We'll go grab Theta Scorpii now. And I want these guys to move in. Actually, no, we don't want to take Capra Prime. I already mentioned that. So I want these guys to move back for right now. We're going to take Theta Scorpii. That's not going to be very complicated for us. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets as best we can here. We're definitely seeing our alloy count dropping. No doubt about that. This is probably a big part of that. So we'll need to eliminate these guys.
Crushing a hostile hive.
But we'll get this all taken back over. I really don't know what to do about the Furon commonality. This war would be a lot harder if they were actually participating. But the AI is also just kind of running into us, assuming that they're participating. Which is insane.
Crushing a hostile hive.
I don't know what to do about that. It's very strange. No doubt about it. I've never seen the like. We'll get some food going here. This is a generator world. Okay, sure. So they took over Kerbis over here. We'll take it back. It's not a big deal. That does, of course, mean we want these guys to move into Phuket. And we can come down here and take Capra Prime now, because this is controlled by the Scanurians. So that's fine. We can definitely push through here. We're going to be attacking these guys when? 60 days? Sounds good, but you guys need to hold off. Okay, let's be a protector for now.
Our space hive is lost.
And we're going to jump into Orpheus right now.
Engaged.
There we go. And this fleet does not stand a chance, right? The Scanurians cannot stand up to us. There's no doubt about that. They're going to take significant losses here. And this station, of course, will be ours. And then we'll head into Phuket. Then we're going to come down to Capra and land here. I want to check up over this direction. Yeah, this attack swarm should be taking back these territories and then just holding at terminal egress for right now. We're out of energy credits again. I'm honestly not sure how much we can do about this. Oh, we're 29 out of 20 starbase cap. That's our problem. We need to get rid of some of these starbases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I want to keep this anchorage around. Same with all of these if we can. 7. I'd like to keep this around. In the Tunari Vortex, we can actually downgrade this again. That doesn't need to happen anymore. That was a temporary sort of thing. We can downgrade this one. That puts us at what? 20 out of 20? That'll be a lot better on the energy credit front. Let's sell off, actually, 0. I want to keep our dark matter. We know that we need it. So that'll be good. 604, that's definitely a lot better. It's not great, but it's better. So we're going to get all of this taken back, right? We're going to head down this direction, like so. Phuket is going to be under our control very, very shortly. Have we attacked Capra just yet? We're heading in. Okay.
Our
Looks
void
good.
hive is under attack.
We do need an engineering research. We'll grab Titan hull points. That seems fine. We can also reinforce our fleet here. We need a lot of alloys to reinforce our fleets, which isn't shocking at all. These guys should absolutely head into Saitine and prevent them from attacking out over here. So we've just about got this under control, right? I do want these guys to move into Kerbis for right now. We're going to have to take Kerbis Prime back. And we're going to jump on in here. Yeah, we've got a lot going on. The energy credit crisis is a big issue. A big, big issue. No doubt about that. We're going to be having this energy shortage for a while, and that does hurt our weapons damage. So that's painful. But it's not the end of the world. So we're going to go hit Tiplik, and then... I don't like this pathing. Okay, we'll just hit Tiplik for now.
Our void hive is under attack.
Cool. So this mining world requires a job. We could definitely build a mining district here. But what I want right now is this invasion to finish, and in fact it just did. Now we want to go take back Kerbis. So we're going to land on Kerbis here. This is, of course, a generator world for us, so that is a very big deal. We're out of energy again, and honestly, I don't know how much we can do about that other than not upgrade this. Downgrade some of these, right? So downgrading some of these guys would definitely be beneficial for us. Tiplik is under our control. We're going to go take Lur-Zuman. That'll be fine. But yeah, I really don't know what to do about this Veron situation. We can see the Veron commonality is getting this territory, which is very strange. Because they're really not in this war.
Our space
But they
hive
are.
is lost.
But they aren't. It's very strange. The Strategic Coordination Center is done. We'll grab a little bit more naval cap, and these guys here are pretty sure intended to be grouped together. And we're going to move this attack swarm probably out over this direction. We can't actually take back this territory. It's a double-edged sword, right? This is territory that we can't interact with now. So
Council
it's
agenda available.
both helping us and hurting us, this bug,
Our space hive is
which is
lost.
certainly strange. So we're going to continue to push through here. The Scanurians, I kind of just want to eliminate
Planetary
this episode.
precision begun.
And that's basically exactly what's going to happen here. So this is controlled by the Pictlings. This is controlled by the
Our void hive is
Scanurians.
under attack.
We want to head into Pobma,
Crushing a
and
hostile
we'll grab
hive.
that real quick here. There we go. Now we want to head into Runa, ideally before they're done invading Kerbis. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. Emden is under our control. We're going to go attack Soteria. We're going to be up here in allegedly 64 days. I don't know.
Crushing a hostile
We'll see.
hive.
We're engaged in battle,
Enemy
and
taken.
got it. Okay. So, at this point, the Scanurians are gone, right? All they have is this force here. Did they successfully invade Soteria? No.
Our void hive is
So we're going in to attack them here. I don't think the Scanurians exist anymore.
Our space hive is lost.
Interesting. Maybe they have some territory somewhere. Let's check here. Scanurian Galactic Assembly. Go to. Oh! They control Kakarum up here. Okay. Interesting. I did not realize that. I thought this was fully controlled by us. So we would definitely come up here and land on this, but it is past time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to deal with this situation up over here. We're definitely fighting this fleet, and we'll see what we can do about the Veron commonality, but to be honest, I don't know how to go about fixing a bug like this. This is clearly a bug, and it both harms and helps us. So maybe we just say we don't fix it, and we just deal with it. Maybe. I don't know. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. So strange. I've never seen anything like this bug.